Okay, practice problem 7.6, millimeters, grams, and seconds. Origin is located as indicated, um, bottom left, kind of center. We have lines, circles, rectangles, offsets, slots, center lines, extrude boss, extrude cut, fillets and chamfers, linear pattern. Okay, I would probably just do a linear sketch or just draw two. The two doesn't really, I don't know that that really helps or hurts. Thickness remains the same, so the 20 millimeters, radius is of 10 on the interior, nothing on that one exterior. So let's go ahead and open that up. And we'll go into, based on the isometric, we'll go into the front plane. Start drawing our geometry. And one thing to keep in mind with this is that when we do the offset, kind of like the convert, and I think I've said this a couple times already, but if not, with the convert, we're going to be able to, or with the offset, we're going to be able to drag that geometry. So let's just go select, control select, generate an offset of 20 millimeters. I don't want it bidirectional, and I don't want to cap the ends. I do need to make sure it's going the right way. Well, that one did a little more than I wanted, so actually, well, at that case, I don't know that the offset's really helping me that much here. Okay, so let's just bypass the offset. I was thinking that if I could get it to generate that geometry, well, let's do the example anyway. So I get that one. What I was working towards was with the offset, I can drag that in, and it is still an acceptable move to build that out. So 180. All right, and then we'll just continue on back the other way. And so that line and that line, one of the things that you can do for setting an equal, so I pretty much end up with one is draw a center line between the 2 points, and when we set those will all be equal. That will be collinear. And let's see, it is at the center, so we're going to go features, extrude, midplane, and our thickness is 60. And we'll go ahead and accept that. All right, the through hole then, we'll just open up the sketch. Since it goes through everything, going to pick the center point and the origin, make it horizontal. And we have a diameter of 35, and its distance between, so we're 30 off of the end. Okay, so let's try 30 instead of 3. And that can be an extrude cut. And you just want to watch that if you do up to next, so our end conditions are really illustrated here. I want it to go all the way through. So through all finds the last available terminating feature. Go back into the top plane, open up our sketch again. Because the slots are so easy to generate, I don't know that I'm really even going to take the time to create a pattern. So we do those two, set them to equal, 40 and 40. All right, so that was the symmetry. We'll do the make equal. Anytime you see that little anchor or fixed, please stay away from fix. There are places to use fixed, but not very often, and with the realization it's probably going to screw something up somewhere. All right, 35, and then between the endpoints, 105. All right, so thickness, radius of 7. All right, we'll extrude cut those up to next. Go ahead and hit OK. And now we're left with radiuses and chamfers. So the radius says typical of 10, which if that's our default, we can go ahead and hit OK. The verticals then, chamfer, let's see, will it give us the same? No. Okay, that would be good. That would be good. No, that wouldn't be good. Not good, not good. So let's go with those, and then when I come back around to this side, it'll just be, no, not the whole face. I think I got a little selection happy, so let's get rid of the face. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have 7. So that little segment, there it is. All right, and the chamfer then, what are we given? A radius of 10, chamfer of 10. Go ahead and accept that, and then we can save it. All right, P7-6. And our volume then, we go back over to the evaluate, the mass properties, our volume then 554, 821. If we round up, we got one.